S. Cry Ed or S. Crydle. Didn't have the best plot, character development, or nothing. Nope. But you know what it did have? The one thing, a boy whose hormones is raging love. Yep, you guessed it. Hands, hands, and more hands. And what's better than just hands? Throwing those hands with superpowers. Let's get into it. Which brings us to the anime of today's discussion. S. Cry Ed or S. Crydle. See, S. Cry Ed takes place in an alternate universe where the Kanigami Prefecture of Japan has a great geological event called the Great Uprising. This event gives 1% of the population superpowers called alters. You can think of alters like stands from JoJo, where they manifest separate entities from the user, which follow the commands and grant the user superpowers. Of course, normal people hate alters, so they make them stay in this like rundown part of the city, barely any food, water, resources. They got ruined by the great disaster while they live in a plush metropolis. This is called the Lost Grounds. So they ostracize people with alter abilities and hate on them, but got the nerve to employ a police force called Holy and Hold. Hold police the native alters in the Lost Grounds, and Holy is like a task force made up of all alter users. They use this police force to subjugate and control native alters from Lost Ground and protect non-alters in the city. Our main characters are Kazuma and Ryo. Kazuma is a native alter from the Lost whose alter is called Shelled Bullet. It's an alloy type alter which allows him to cover his arm with a metallic shell and 3 like red curved prongs on his shoulder. The arm grants him super strength in the arm. Think of like Colossus from the X-Men, but only on the arm. In addition, his power is a form of shockwave, which at the beginning of the anime, he can only use 3 times. And this correlates by him saying the attack name, like shocking first bullet, annihilating second bullet, or exterminating third bullet. Then one of the prongs disintegrates on his back, propelling him forward at extreme speed, increasing his attack power with his fists, with each bullet being more powerful than the last. And then there's Ryo, our brooding antagonist of the series. He got that whole Sasuke emo vibe going on for good reason. His mother was killed in front of him by an alter user. So of course he swore revenge and to get stronger. So he joined Holy, looking for the alter user who did it. His powers are a humanoid alter named Zetsui, which closely resembles a stand. Like, this is the closest thing to a stand, I think. This alter is super fast, strong, and can attack independently from Ryo, allowing them to execute the fight back meme in full effect. His alter has multiple forms. The one we see first has Zetsui's arms bounded, but he has like these fast, flexible ribbons he can use to attack. I'm not going to spoil too much, and I know it's an older anime, but I would give it a watch or rewatch if you've seen it. It has everything you could like if you're a battle shonen junkie like me. It has a hot-headed protagonist and a relatable antagonist and lots of action. It's not winning any awards for storytelling or anything, but it's a fun ride that doesn't get boring or takes itself too seriously. I rewatched like 5 episodes just to refresh my memory because I haven't seen it in years, and I'm on episode 7 as of writing this. It's only 26 episodes, but I like a well-rounded, complete story. And at 26 episodes, it's a good deviation and break from what you're currently watching. And I'm the type of person who's a visual snob. I don't usually like to watch old animation because of the anime, because of the art style compared to today's ufotable animation. And even I can still watch this because it's that entertaining. It's like today's record of Ragnarok, record of Ragnarok. Today, record of Ragnarok, its story is non-existent and its animation isn't the best, but we keep watching because of the simple premise of regular people going against gods and lots of action. And this is similar, but instead of gods, it's more like the X-Men, in which people who are different get discriminated against and misunderstood because they were born different from others. Well, man, I really love this anime and it had affected me years later. I still remember Kazuma and Ryoho and the journey of self discovery, self improvement, and the realization that life's not black and white, it's all shades of colors. And this, after I've seen it, like, I kid you not, I've seen like probably hundreds of anime, manga, comics, and non Japanese anime and live action, you name it. I still remember this anime, but let me know what you think in the comments. Like, sub, I'm gone. Peace.